What's good, guys? You already know who is this. This is Carlos, the Colombian guy. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again. And today I would like to bring you the latest updates about the city of Medellin, Colombia. And if y'all don't want to lose any details about the current situation in Medellin, please stay with me. So welcome to another episode in my YouTube channel, and today I'm gonna call this episode a for donation because two tourists, they were having drinks with two girls, and then they decided to invite them after few drinks in Laurel's neighborhoods in Medellin, and then a few hours later these guests, they decide to call another two friends. So altogether were four of them, four ladies that they were having drinks with the tourists. And like next thing you know, it's like they were feeling dizzy. And y'all already know what's next. Once they get out, the apartment was cleaned up. The girls, they wasn't there, and this was a setup. So let's jump in the article. Let's speak about this story. Two Norwegian tourists were beaten of death after sharing with two women who gave them escopolamine in Medellin. Insecurity continues for foreigners visiting the attraction of the capital of Antioquia. In an incident that occurred last weekend in the Laureles neighborhood of Medellin, two Norwegian citizens became victims of a robbery perpetrated with the furious escopolamine. The events took place in the early hours of Sunday when the two European tourists, whose names had not been revealed, were in a commercial establishment in Laureles. There, they met two women with who they began a night of drinking and fun. According to court reports, the festive atmosphere led the Norwegians to extend an invitation to the two women to accompany them to the property where they were staying. The party continued at the tourist apartment located in one of the busiest areas of the neighborhood. At 7 a.m. in the midst of the celebration, two more women arrived at the place. The situation seems to be natural development of the night, but it will soon take a dark and a dangerous turn. Shortly after the arrival of the new guests, the Norwegians began to lose consciousness. Scopolamine, a substance known for its sedative effects and its use in crimes and deaths and abuse, have been administered to Europeans. When they woke up, they found their apartment empty. The four women who had been with them were gone, and even more seriously, they have been robbed of their cell phones and credit cards. Desperation led tourists to contact immediately the local authorities. The rapid intervention of the official of the Medellin Health and Secretariat and the Police Metropolitan was a crucial. The medical staff found that the Norwegians have been subject to the high dose of scopolamine. They recommend the consumption of larger amounts of fluids to help establish their condition. The situation, which has alarming implications for security in the city, highlights the sophisticated techniques used by criminals to carry out these crimes. And this is the current situation in Medellin about this case. And hey, my advice at the time is like, hey, watch your back in Medellin. If you are drinking with a girl or something, and then you invite her to the apartment, and then she tell you like, oh, I'm gonna call a friend or something, there is like three signs that I always say when the girls, they trying to call the friends or something. So first of all, she don't like you. Second of all, it's like that night she doesn't want to give you the pizza. And the third one is like in Medellin with these working girls is because they're gonna set you up. I'm not saying, this is what happened in this case, because I'm not sure if these girls, they were working girls or not. I can imagine, they probably were a working girls or not. But, like the official thing, like the official document that I read, like it was a working girls, that they were working girls, no, because I didn't read the. But like I say, if you are a tourist and they want to call a friend or something, just tell them. If you just met them, if you met them, the first night or something, and then they tell you they're going to call her friends, the party got to be over for you, because, majority of the case, this is what happened. First of all, you won't get no pizza that night. Forget about that, you just got to play with yourself or something. Or, she doesn't like you. She was just there for drinks and stuff like that. And then her excuse is like, oh, not this night because, my friend is with me, all of that. Because like I say, as a Colombian that I am, if I'm with a girl and then she says she's going to call her friend, I assume already, it's kind of like 100% secure, like, that night, you know, she doesn't want to give me nothing. I won't expect nothing that night. So like I say, if you tourists and they trying to call somebody, please reject that. Tell them like, oh, you know, we can meet out tomorrow or something. You know, if you just met them, like I say, if it's somebody, you know, a girl that you've been hanging out for months or something, and you know, you kind of think like you know them well, so why not? You know, why not party with the friends? But if it's just somebody that you just met, this is a red flag for real. So please, you know, for yourself, you know, do it for yourself. Reject that plan, because you know, like majority of the case, nothing good is gonna come out. You either like gonna get mad because you won't get nothing tonight after you invest, you know, like few $100s in drinks, you know, stuff like that. I know, you know, I would be mad too if I invest like few $100 and then the girl say, oh, you know, not tonight or something, because like, hey, I want something now. You know what I mean? So man, it's a lot of money that this guy lose for real. And you know, like I say, I always try to prevent the guys, you know, like, because I see like the problem with the guys is like a lot of the brothers, you know, like no matter where they're from, but the one that already been involved in this type of case, it's like they follow too much the pizza, you know, like they do almost what the girl says, you know, all the time. And you know, it's something like, you know, like we the men's in my country, the Colombian men's, we don't really do that, you know what I mean? Colombian men's, they kind of like, you know, they kind of like the one that direct everything, the one that do the logistics, you know, all of that. And you know, like guys shouldn't be making these type of decisions when you already know what's up in Medellin. If you asleep in Medellin, they gonna catch you, you know, all of that. And like I say, the government already been saying, you know, like if you got in trouble with this type of problems, you know, all of that, don't expect like, you know, they probably will help you, you know, stuff like that, because they already been saying, they already been advising people not to be involved, you know, don't to be paying for girls, you know, stuff like that. Like I say, they probably will say like they gonna help or something, but I know they will be like sealing out, you know, it's your problem, you gotta fix that however you can. But like I say, it's really sad because a lot of guys, they just trying to come and have a great time. But unfortunately, Colombia is a country that you gotta wash your back. Oh, even Colombians, we all the time washing our back, you know. Because you already know what's up, so we don't want to do donations. We don't like to do donations, but sometimes they force you to do donations and stuff like that. So if you don't want to do donations, you know, you gotta wash your back while you are in Medellin and anywhere in Colombia. So I'm gonna drop out the news, you know, at the description of my video, so you guys can see everything over there. Because like I say, you know how YouTube is sometimes, so I gotta speak like, you know, like secret words, you know, all of that, so they won't flag my video and none of that. So I hope you guys like my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This video is gonna be short, but you know, like with the real information. So I'm trying to make it, you know, like different videos now. I'm trying to lower my voice, you know, all of that, because I realize, you know, it's better. You know, like I don't have to be a screaming, you know, none of that. And I appreciate, you know, all the feedbacks. So hey, thanks for everything. Thanks for your support. Thanks for giving me views every day. None of this would be possible without y'all watching me behind the screen. And that's all I can say. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for everything. See you soon, y'all. See you next time. This was your boy, Carlos, the Colombian guy. Boom, boom, boom.